And so I asked Assistant Superintendent Sharp to give a presentation tonight to talk a little bit about the big picture, some initiatives we have planned for this year to get back to where we were at, to take it to the next level. And so I'm happy to have her share that information.
Thank you. Good evening, President Clements, trustees, Dr. Nicholas. So as Dr. Nicholas said, I'm going to be talking about the academic program in 2022-23 going forward, but in doing that, we're going to take a step back in some areas to see what accomplishments our students in our school, in our district, has achieved over the last few years. So we have 3 goals, our LCAP goals that really encompass all of the programs and opportunities that we afford our students at Lammersville. The systematic closure of opportunity gaps, instruction and curriculum efficacy, and 21st century outcomes and stakeholder communication. And so while I can't talk about embargo data at this point, that will come at a later time, I can give you an example of what our numbers may look like when I'm able to present those to you later. We will compare to 2018-19 when we're looking at the data, because we did not have CASP scores for 19-20 or 2021 for ELA or math. So keep that in mind. We will have scores for CAST. So our comparisons will be between 2018-19 and 2021. This is an example of what English language arts might look like. Here's an example of what our math scores might look like. And then science, you can see we have 3 years. So what I can tell you without hesitation is we went up. We grew, we did not go down. You can look at 18-19 where we were ELA 70% advanced or proficient, to a 21-22 estimate at this point, not final, 73, so that's a 3% growth. In math, 2018-19, we were at 66% advanced and proficient, 21-22 at 68, so 2% growth. And in science, a phenomenal increase, 2018-19 to growing 6% in a pandemic, 2021, to 21-22, 55%. So while those are not official numbers for 21-22, it may alter slightly, but whether it alters slightly or at all, it will still be a growth number. So 2021, as I said, we're going to step back a minute and talk about what the district did to pivot in this immediate response and proactive approach to safety and instruction. We brought in bipolar ionization, expanded our summer school, developed and implemented an online learning program, while at the same time providing in the moment professional development for teachers and coordinators in continuing our effective instruction online versus in the classroom. Then we get to now, we're at our 22-23 reboot, right? So we spent all this time to get ourselves geared up for the pandemic and what we were doing online, to then shift back to say, okay, let's get back to where we were before the pandemic started. Looking at the high school, there's a focus on equitable outcomes. We're looking at those students who struggle and who need support and what kind of supports we have in place for them. We brought in an extra coordinator who not only is helping with instructional strategies and support in the math class in Math 1 and the math support classes, both Math 1 support and Math 2 support, but also supporting the high school admin team in the case management of those struggling students. We increased our nursing support, repurposed psychologist services. They have a wellness center at the high school who now also has a restorative justice specialist there to support our safety and wellness committees, and the exciting piece as well as expanding our music opportunities. So I know I'll have more to talk about that at a later board meeting, I'm sure. So all that's kind of what our mad scramble over the pandemic, right? To the normal before the pandemic, and now here we are. So back to our goals. We have our 3 LCAP goals. First goal, systematic closure of the opportunity gap. And our district initiative to address that is strengthening our professional learning communities through the use of the impact team model. In goal 2, instruction and curriculum efficacy, our initiative there is great first-time instruction, getting back to what we did so well before the pandemic and reminding ourselves those great strategies that worked and moving forward with those to support instruction in the classroom. And finally, goal 3, 21st century outcomes and stakeholder communication. That's all about equitable outcomes, really analyzing and taking a deep dive into the programs we have and the programs that we have to support students and if they're doing what we're expecting them to do. We're going to take an honest look at them and see if they're doing the service that we need them to do for the students, and if not, finding out what will work. So now back to some highlights. We have highlights to celebrate at the district, student, and club level. Here in 2019, we earned the California Exemplary District Award. In 2019, our Walking and Talking program, which is our professional learning or professional development opportunities for teachers, won the 2019 Golden Bell Award. Our Safety and School Culture won the 2020 Golden Bell Award. And our Early College Pathway won the 2017 CSBA, 2018 NSBA Award. And more than just the award, it's the reward that we get seeing our MHH graduates leave school with an AA and an AS. So 73 students earned that. Now taking a look at our students in the clubs and what kind of awards and recognitions they earned. And there is a lot here, so I'm going to kind of clump them together. We have our students in HOSA, DECA, Skills USA, Speech Debate, all winning regional, state, and national competition awards. Then we have our Science Olympiad, Marching Band, Hackathon, all winning regional, some winning state as well. So our students really walking away with some incredible recognition. And as you can see, all of the championships for our sports, including down at the bottom, tennis, left-hand corner, 2021-22 girls and boys also received section championships. So now taking a look at our K-12 program. It emphasizes multiple layers of educational experiences. Starting at the K-8, those programs are designed to feed to the high school program for continuity. We have our high-quality academic experiences, multiple and various academic extracurricular opportunities. And we have a full palette of extracurricular VAPA and athletic opportunities for our students to choose from. Taking a look at some of our programs now. We have our career technical education. Students can choose from biomedical science to dance to media arts. Extracurricular academic opportunities. There are 82 clubs, and it sounds like from what I'm hearing from the high school and counting, so I heard 100 from you, that students can choose from. So you can see included in here is GATE we offer for our 4th through 8th graders, but excuse me, but lots of opportunities for our students to choose in a variety. We have performing arts opportunities for students, dance team, brigade marching band, drama, and then many athletic opportunities. So what's our goal? We know that we want well-rounded students, that we want them to be well-rounded through an academic program that allows not only for academic opportunity, but also for those extracurricular opportunities that help them grow beyond the classroom. You can also see that's important to colleges as well. As you can see, our Mountain House High School graduates have attended over 100 universities, and this could be much larger than what we know because it is self-disclosed by the students. But you can see here some of the top that we have: Caltech, MIT, Berkeley, UCLA, UC San Diego, NYU, and Cornell. We have a graduation rate of 99%, and of our graduates from the class of 2022, 66% of them were eligible for a four-year college. So taking it back again to our goals, we know that the most important thing for us right now is the achievement of our students, both academic and, as was talked about by Altamont, the social emotional too, so the whole child. And we can do that through our goals as they encompass the plans that we have to support students and the focus areas that we know we need to have to get them where we need to be.